Welcome to Artisan News, and with the announcement of a new Judas Priest album on the way, we're counting down our top 10 Judas Priest songs of all time. Number 10, Freewheel Burning off Defenders of the Faith. The tune appears on the album, but that's not how it was originally released. The single version appeared on an EP with an extended guitar intro. It was later covered by the band fronted by wrestler Chris Jericho, Fozzy. Number 9, Beyond the Realms of Death, off of 1978's Stained Class. The song is a fixture on many of the band's live and compilation albums, and some consider the tune to be vocalist Rob Halford's finest on record. The song itself is no slouch, carrying through several dynamic changes and a top-notch dual guitar solo between KK Downing and Glenn Tipton. Number 8, Parental Guidance off of Turbo. While the band was certainly more polished as the 1980s advanced, the band combined sharp songwriting with a rebellious anthem that was aimed right at Tipper Gore's PMRC. The Parents Music Resource Center frequently targeted heavy metal bands for allegedly causing the downfall of morals for kids in the 1980s. Number 7, Hellbent for Leather off of Killing Machine, Hellbent for Leather. The song was the title track for the album in the US, as Killing Machine was thought to be too harsh at the time. Rob Halford described it as a James Dean Marlon Brando, rebel without a cause, on the waterfront, crazy rock and roll gang, freedom on a Harley type song. Hellbent for Leather was the key for the biker image the band would adopt.
Living after midnight, rocking to the dawn.
Number 6, Living After Midnight off of the infamous British Steel. The song is probably the most radio-friendly and most played of their catalog. It typifies the hedonistic, rebellious spirit of the late 1970s and early 1980s, and is still one of the most universally loved songs by fans, despite some feeling like classic rock radio may have overplayed it. Number 5, You've Got Another Thing Coming off of the album Screaming for Vengeance. This was the song that broke Priest's career wide open, as the video was in heavy rotation at MTV. It reached number 67 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, making it the only Judas Priest tune to ever appear. Number 4, Painkiller off of the album of the same name. The song may have been at the time the absolute heaviest song they'd ever written, and featured a monster drum track from new guy Scott Travis. It also was a reinvention of sorts for the band to stay with the changing face of heavy metal. It was nominated for a Grammy for Best Metal Performance during the 33rd Annual Grammy Awards in 1991. Number 3, Victim of Changes off of the album Sad Wings of Destiny.
Whiskey woman, don't you know that you are driving me insane?
The tune, released in '76, set the template for what heavy metal was to become. The song was both progressive and dynamic and featured some of the most legendary guitar and vocal work the genre has ever seen, despite its lack of commercial success.
And I'm headed to the highway. I got nothing to lose at all.
Number 2 on Artisan's Countdown, Heading Out to the Highway off of Point of Entry. This song may have been the first exposure by mainstream America to Judas Priest in a visual sense. In 1981, MTV didn't have many videos in its catalog, and it was thrust into heavy rotation. Stone Sour has been covering the song on its recent tours, and there is no better driving song from Priest's catalog. It is surely one of the more self-empowering songs the band has ever written.
If you don't do Breaking the Law, there's going to be trouble.
Number 1 on the countdown is Breaking the Law from British Steel. Frequently quoted from Beavis and Butthead, nothing exemplified wasted and misspent youth better than Breaking the Law.
You don't know what it's like.
It's the song that has defined a generation in the 1980s, and possibly the song that defines the band in music. So how did we do on our top 10? Comment and share yours below. For more daily music news from the artists you love and many more music lists from the channel dedicated to music editorial, please subscribe to Artisan News.